Nope. Okay, there is an intro. You must have skipped it on your controller.
Yeah. Yep. Wonder how long it is.
Is that a dog?
Yep, Iggy. Named after Iggy Pop.
Showing off that Windows Movie Maker skills, I see.
Yep. Jojo's Bizarre Adventure.
You shouldn't have said that.
No?
No, because we're about to introduce the game.
We'll do it now. Introduce it.
Hello everyone, my name is PJ, this is my friend Tyler, and welcome to 2P, the game that he already told you
about.
Oh,
yes, of course. That's fine, dude. What the hell?
Yeah. This is going to be the first of our 2P one-shot series, where we just start up a game, like a fighting game or an Atari game, and just screw around for an hour.
Yep,
Yep, we already input a cheat code to unlock all the characters.
For the versus mode, yes, because although, we don't want to do the single player mode because it is actually quite in-depth and long, and it would just take too long for a one-shot.
Yeah. And even though this was a game requested by Tyler here, because like his favorite fucking thing in the world right now is Jojo.
Yes, I love it. Love it to death.
Yeah, even he says he doesn't really like this game all that much, so we're just going to do a one-shot version of this.
Yeah, that's all it is, yeah. But, in all honesty, though, this is, it's known as JoJo's Bizarre Adventure.
Their names show up here.
It's known as JoJo's Bizarre Adventure in America, but the actual title of this game is JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, Heritage of the Future. And it does take place during the third story arc of JoJo, that being Stardust Crusaders. The names are wrong, because, English and all that. I think, actually, Polnareff is named Eiffel in this game. Let me go find. Where is he? Where is?
Is there a time limit?
I don't see a time limit.
That's probably an invisible one.
Oh no, they do say Polnareff. Huh.
It looks like there's still one character not unlocked.
I wonder who. Oh wait, is that just Young Joseph? That's just Young Joseph. We won't really worry about that. There's a bit. I don't know why it's not here. We entered a code. It should be here, but it's not.
It worked in the single player mode.
Anyway, I'm gonna start as Jotaro, because Jotaro's awesome, and he's like the coolest character ever.
Okay, I have no idea what any of these characters are.
I know. Well, okay, what kind of character do you want to do in the first place? Who do you usually play as in fighting games?
Girls.
Okay, be her then. Yep.
Yeah.
Be Mariah.
Wait, why does she have blue hair when in the artwork we're using she has blonde hair?
Color in JoJo's is very much to the authors, they change all the time. No one has any set color schemes. Ever.
Oh, vitals? Oh, okay.
Yeah, just full.
And random stage?
Yep, random stage. We're going to be fighting for a little while. Yay! Yes, but my power is punching you. That's Jotaro's power, is punching. And your power is magnetism. So we'll see how it goes. Yeah, so let's fight. Okay, so there should be a button to summon your stand. Let's see. Where's the button to summon the stand? There it is. Okay, so X is stand button. Okay.
And what does that do exactly?
It just increases your power slightly and brings them out. See, now I can do 1,000 punches or whatever. So I suck at fighting games, so I'm probably going to end up losing, but that's okay. Yeah, I believe your actual power itself is actually a there it is. Yeah, it's an outlet that if anyone touches it, they just get See, now I'm magnetized, and like a thing came from the other side of the screen to attack me. Yeah, that's how she kind of works. I don't know how you do your boob attack though.
Boob attack?
Yeah, she hides nuts and bolts in her bra, and when you use the attack, they actually come throwing out towards me. It's like a super long range attack. So I don't know any of the moves. I don't know how to do anything. I know the shoulder buttons do stuff. I think they just act as combinations of buttons. I like how the secondary palette for Jotaro here is actually his colors from Part 4, which is really cool. Very nice little reference. We got really close, actually, on that first round. I'm sure you know how to block and all that, because it's like standard fighting game stuff. So hold back.
You just hold away from the opponent, yeah.
Yeah, then they do the aura. I gotta do the aura. Aura. Do it. Do the Aura. Ah, I can't do the Aura. There's Aura. Okay. Ah, get back here. Stop dropping those. I don't like that. Yeah, but Iggy's really fun. Iggy is actually he's the dog you saw. He's actually, his favorite thing in the world is coffee flavored chewing gum, and it's the only thing that they can feed him to have him follow their commands and stuff. Which is like, okay. Don't ask me why it's coffee flavored chewing gum. It's just another weird JoJo thing. Ah, it's so cool. Yeah, this is actually outside of Egypt, I believe. This scene is from. That's the background here.
Oh, for some reason I always thought that JoJo's Bizarre Adventure was like just traveling around a single region kind of show.
Oh, for the most part, that's true. But there's two series that are very different in that respect. That being Part 3, which is actually a traveling mission between Japan to Egypt, and Part 5, which is Vento Oreo, is about moving all the way across France.
Okay.
So
Mariah seems like a very Emperor Matias kind of character.
Very much so,
setting
yes.
traps and stuff.
Yeah. Like I said, I told you before that you could probably beat me with Pet Shop. Why don't you give Pet Shop a shot? He's that bird I was telling you about. He has ice powers. He's a bird with ice powers. And I'll be Iggy. Well, this is actually a major fight in the series, actually, heading towards the end.
You're picking the stage.
Oh, let's do... Is there one based around their fight? In fact, let's do it in the prison. Let's do it in the prison. Because that'd be kind of cool. Again, I don't know all the characters, sadly, so I'm just going to have to assume that... Yeah, but...
What the fuck?
Yeah, you just... That was it's referencing the series. Yeah, your Pet Shop. Ah, Pet Shop. Yeah, and see, my stand is a giant thing called the Fool, which is actually sand, and yours is ice. So, but you just freely move around. There's nothing you have to worry about. It's so hard to fight Pet Shop. It really is.
It does feel kind of unfair.
Yeah, doesn't it? Isn't it unfair as shit? Because you're just like up there, like just shooting ice beams or whatever. I say I don't know. Ah, no. Well, at least the Fool has lots of range, so I can at least hit you. Yeah, Iggy's actually a very interesting character in the series because, oh, you did a special.
I don't know how.
Iggy actually, this is actually the second version of Iggy that we see here. Because, in the beginning, he looks more like an actual Doberman Pinscher. Well, sorry, not Doberman Pinscher. Is that what he is? No. What are these things called again?
Pugs?
It's not a pug, no.
No.
It's those little scrawny dogs that you always see, like...
Chihuahuas?
It might be a Chihuahua. I don't know. Point is that...
The fuck was that? And how did you block it?
I held back. I mean, you can block any move if you hold back.
Doesn't it just reduce damage, though? You didn't take anything.
Some games have full blocking, some of them don't. You got me. Of course you did, because you're fucking Pet Shop. I wish I...
his name Pet Shop?
Why is his name Pet Shop? Because he's named after a band called Pet Shop.
Oh.
Don't you kind of get that at this point? Everyone's named after bands or music, man. Come on. That's how the rules follow. And he's actually the pet bird of the main bad guy, Dio Brando, and he has a pet bird, and his name's Pet Shop, and it's awesome.
I know.
You know what?
You're basically speaking another language,
That's kind of the point, because I know you don't understand anything. Well, okay, do you want me to explain Dio to you? I'll explain Dio to you.
You told me that he was like a vampire, right?
Yeah, he was a vampire from Season 1 and 2. Well, actually, he wasn't in Season 2. He was only in Season 1. But he came back in Season 3 after being resurrected, and, But, however, the fact that he's a vampire isn't important anymore, because he got stand powers instead. And now he's just like a stand user like everybody else. And we find out later on that the reason he has a stand power is because this girl named Enyaba actually gave him stand powers with this thing called the stand arrow, which is introduced in Part 4.
How am I doing this?
How are you doing that?
Raining icicles on you now.
Well, that's your stand power, though. Your stand is literally ice. I don't know what it's called, but yeah.
Well, I wasn't able to shoot projectiles before, and all of a sudden I am.
Because you have more special meter. As your meter fills up, you have access to different moves. There's your stand.
What the fuck is that?
That's the full form of it.
Why?
Why what?
Why is it a giant bird skeleton?
Why not?
What do you mean, why not?
Why not?
I asked why.
Well, that's how JoJo works. You don't have logical explanations for things. Things are just things. I've told you what stands are before. We've had very big conversations about this. Stands are manifestations of a person's fighting spirit that come from space, from a meteorite. Okay? Alright? Yeah, this is the girl with the teeth powers I was telling you about. So you can summon, like, giant mouths and stuff. Yeah, Shadow Dio is a really interesting character. He's actually based on the very beginning of the series, where we never get to see Dio's face. So instead, they made a separate character where he's based around that kind of view or whatever of him.
Is that saw blade on something made of fangs?
Yeah.
What about the spear I just summoned? The harpoon?
The spear is being carried by your stand, which is it's referencing a scene in the series where she actually used it. The car thing is coming from the inside of its mouth, which you can summon. So that's where these things are coming from.
And I can't do anything to you.
Yeah, Shadow Dio is kind of the super boss, so that's sort of like why. Oh no, actually I'm wrong. I'm sorry. Let me correct myself. She's not the I'm sorry. No, she's not the teeth girl. I thought she was. Again, all the girls in the series tend to be pretty bad characters, so I always forget who they are. No, I think this is actually the girl who had goddamn, I can't remember. I'm sorry.
Well, she's got some kind of demon that she summons that makes things.
Yeah, I forget who she is. I really do. Yeah, this stage here seems to be based around the close to the end of the series, where they're fighting in the streets of Cairo.
I actually can't get this thing to go away now. They summoned it and now it's like permanent.
Yeah, X summons your stand and it'll just stay out with you. That's just how the stand summoning works. You can also see that you have a meter that I don't have, so most likely you have some sort of power or ability that... There's the thing.
Oh, there it is.
Yeah.
Up there. Yeah, you had that with the other character.
Yeah. Yeah, okay, I don't know if this is the... No, this Dio doesn't have the Road Roller. This Dio just has the throwing knives thing that he does. Okay.
Fish? Road fish?
Road fish! Yeah, honestly, I can't remember this character for the life of me. I don't know why. Whole Horse and Voing. Debo. Who was Debo? I don't... Joseph, Kakuin.
So those are the only two, huh?
What, the only two girls? Yeah.
Yeah.
They're the only ones. So you're going to have to play as somebody else now. I'm going to be New Kakuin, which is... okay, so the guy with Yellow Temperance I was telling you about, he actually impersonated Kakuin in one scene, and he was acting super crazy and weird. And this character is based on that weird version of Kakuin. So, yeah.
So, wait, really? That sounds like making the two different versions of Launch playable characters.
I know, right? It's really messed up like that. Yeah, I see you have like the one of the. Okay, so you're gonna try to roll roller me?
Oh no!
I want you to do it if you can.
Road roller.
Yeah. Okay. So anyway, Kakuin is Oh!
What was that?
You use the world. You stop time, because that's your power. Your power is the world, which lets you stop time. He's like, the world, and he's like, oh, time has stopped, and you can do stuff. So
He didn't say that, though. He just left.
yeah, he doesn't have to say it, but most of the time he does, is what I'm saying. Most of the time he does.
This character feels kind of overpowered.
He's a final boss, dude. What do you expect?
It's like he has a shield in front of him at all times.
What, like his stand, you mean? Yeah. Oh, you threw some knives. Oh! No, but Kakuin's power is Hierophant Green, and that is a... he can basically shoot emeralds from his body, basically. And it's a super long range stand, so it works from like multiple like miles away. This actual fight was a really good place to fight in, because this is actually where Kakuin is sort of beat up at the end of the series by Dio. It's pretty cool.
Did you notice that when you're selecting a random stage, it limits your options based on which
Who's
characters
fighting?
we chose?
Yeah. It's pretty cool, isn't it?
It's kind of weird.
This as you can probably tell, you know, they take this very, very, very like seriously, like canonically, which is very odd, I will admit. But
didn't you pick that stage already?
I like this stage.
We should show off more stages, though, shouldn't we?
Well, we'll show off more, yeah. That was a very minor villain in the series. Okay, so this is Rubber Soul now. So you'll see. Yeah, you'll actually see, like, I can de-summon my skin and stuff. Yeah, you'll see.
Where's my whip? I know this character has a whip.
He doesn't have a whip. His stand is called Purple Hermit, and it is a pile of thorns that he can carry on his skin and stuff. It has very low combat potential, but if he punches cameras, he can do something that's called...
Jeez.
he can actually view like future or past events if he punches cameras, and the picture that comes out will be like, you know, clairvoyance.
Why is there no fighting game for Soul Eater?
I don't know, man. I really don't know. That would be really cool, though, wouldn't it?
It's just, I always thought he had a whip because you made a character build based on this guy in Dark Souls 2, and you used whips.
I used whips to represent his power, to represent Purple Hermit. Because he never really uses whips directly. He's a puncher. He's a puncher and a kicker. You know? But you can see, like, the whole, like, the massive thorns that he has. You do see that, don't you?
Kinda.
Yeah.
It just looks more like purple smoke.
Yeah, and he can, like, shock people with it. I don't know why they got the whole shocking thing, because that's not something you can actually do in the actual story, but I guess they had to give him something. God, I wish I knew some of the moves in this so bad.
I'm gonna figuring out what my moves are as I play. I'm dead.
There we go. Rah, 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 rah.
Robber Soul?
Yeah.
You said it was Rubber Soul.
Robber Soul, sorry. Robber Soul. Debo. I don't remember who Debo is. I don't think that's the actual name that he has, though. I'll be Iced. This guy is cool. Iced has a demon that he can summon, and if it eats something, it's erased from existence. He can also swallow himself. He can also swallow himself to... have you done this stage yet?
I don't know.
He can also swallow himself, which makes him a walking orb of just a reality eating. You can just erase things. It's pretty cool. Oh, there's young Joseph. What?
Yeah, I'm playing as him.
Okay.
Jojo.
Jojo. Jojo.
It's just listed as Jojo. I don't know what that bottom character is.
Yeah.
Maybe it's no one and just they couldn't arrange it very well.
Maybe that's it.
The grid.
Yeah, so you have your
Bolo. Looks like a bolo.
It's you know those clacker toys the kids have? It's that. He charges them with his Hamon energy so that they can kill vampires with it.
God, what?
Yeah, see, I got swallowed. So see, now I am my stand. Oh! That was his ultimate special too. He was charging the Hamon bead. Aw, man. Well, you missed me. Whatever.
The hell was that? Did I pull out a crossbow?
Yeah. It's referencing a scene from Series 2 where he shot this weird gun like counterclockwise around a coliseum to hit somebody who was riding on top of a racing chariot. Do I still sound like I'm speaking another language?
Kinda, yeah.
Oh god, it's awesome. I'm having so much fun. Thank you for this moment. I really appreciate it. Come on. Come on. Come on. Beat up Vanilla Ice. Beat him up. I dare you. I missed you with my special. Aw. Damn it. There's gonna be so much clacking on the controllers in the recording. Alright. Can I just get rid of my stand, please? He seems a little bit better without his stand, actually. Oh, you got me. Holy crap. Do you like young Joseph? Is he cool for you?
He was a bit difficult to get used to at first, but now I realize he's purely close range when he's not using a special.
Oh, not bad. You got a cancel on me. There we go. Got you a grab. Damn it, I wish I would... Stop beating me up! I'm an innocent Vanilla Ice. I have so many albums to make. I think Jojo itself is even a reference to music, if I remember correctly. Isn't there like an art music artist named Jojo? Pretty sure there is.
I don't know much about actual mainstream music.
Alright, so we've seen a lot of the characters. Who I haven't done Whole Horse, so I'll do Whole Horse. Whole Horse's power... He has a gun. That's his power. I actually really like Whole Horse. He's kind of like this womanizing, like, kind of useless, like, beat character. Like, off-the-beat character. Yeah. Yeah, his stand is called the Emperor.
So who the hell am I?
Okay, I don't remember your character's name, sadly.
I think it's Choco.
Choco. Well, whether that's the actual name or not, I don't know. But he is actually just a normal human being. Your stand is actually the sword. The sword contains the soul of a stand named Anubis, and whoever wields the sword is taking control of. The sword itself is actually called Masamune, I believe, or something like that. Yeah, but anyone who picks up the sword is just made into, his user. Which actually is very unique, because most stands have to be only one person only, but it's one of the few ones that actually have multiple stands, because you can just hold the sword and have your own stand.
Okay. Either you suck as your character,
You cut the background. I do suck as my character, because I don't know how Whole Horse plays at all. Whole Horse is actually one of the worst characters in, all of JoJo, just in terms of strength, because he's a loser. But, because I do not know how to play as Whole Horse.
Let me let you out of the corner.
You can see how slow my attacks are. And they're all long range. It's just very difficult to use him. Chaka, yeah. Whatever his actual name is, I don't know. I don't know if there's anybody else. I don't think you can play as anybody else who's being controlled by Anubis. I don't really know. So, let's see. What do I want to be now? Avdol? Avdol has flaming chicken powers. So he has a flaming chicken stand. Which is pretty cool, I guess. He's actually one of the most boring characters in the series, though, because that's all he does. I make fire. So boring for a stand. With how creative they get later on, it's just... Okay, this guy here, in the show, your character, can actually expand his shadow onto other people's shadows, and if they touch, it turns them into children, see? They turn into a kid, yeah. And then, normally, that's why you have that axe or whatever. That axe that you have, actually, he would just kill people with. He turns you into a kid and then he kills you with an axe. That's what his thing is. He's also apparently a pedophile. So, he's just a fucked up individual to begin with. Yeah. There's actually a really interesting part in the series where Polnareff gets turned into a kid and they have to figure out a way to, deal with stuff. Because when you're a kid, your stand obviously gets weaker because, you lose your memories as being an adult. Yeah. Yeah, I like how we're not choosing any of the default color schemes for anybody. We're choosing all the alternate colors.
I'm not doing that on purpose.
Yeah, I know. They never make it obvious in any fighting game what the actual button to select default is. I don't know, maybe it's start or something. I wonder if what's his face is playable. The guy who uses the mannequin. What is it? What the fuck's his name? I don't really remember. I know Tower of Grey isn't playable. He's in the story, though. Tower of Grey is. Also, Strength isn't playable, despite being in the story. Strength is an ape. He has an ape, and he has telekinetic control of a warship. That's his stand. But still, I'm not really happy, though. I am so glad there is just so many characters from Part 3 in this game. More than they put in anything else.
Well, I'm assuming it's because that was just the newest season at the time.
No.
It wasn't?
No. The only reason this game has so many Part 3 characters, and is based on Part 3 specifically, is because Part 3 is the most popular JoJo series. So they specifically just made a game based on that series, And that makes sense, right?
I guess.
Yeah, because by the time this game came out, they were already up to Part 5, I believe, in the series. So, maybe even further than that, maybe.
The hell was that?
I don't know what that is. I don't know what you were doing there. I mean, I'm pretty sure you've already seen all of his powers, so I don't know. I know at one point they actually have a design change for Avdol, where they give his stand, which is called Magician's Red, by the way. They give him legitimate human feet with boots instead of having the weird chicken feet that he has. Actually, I don't even know if it's actually a chicken. I guess it's sort of like a chicken. I don't know.
Chicken feet.
Yeah, you can see when my stand kicks, which doesn't happen very often. He has chicken feet. Oh, you missed me.
The hell? I just ran at you.
Yeah, I think if you hit me, it does something, I believe. You seem to have, like, a lot... This fight is actually really close now, actually. It's really funny. I still don't know why you'd ever would not want to have your standout. It doesn't really make any sense. Because, I mean, you can see how much more of an advantage having your standout gives you. Since you can, like, attack from below or whatever, which I can't block. I wish I could remember his actual stand's name. I mean, I know they're all named after tarot cards, but I don't know his specifically, which sucks. You've been winning more than losing. I really do suck at fighting games. All right, who's left? We got. I think have we done Debo yet? I'll do Debo. No one's done Polnareff. Do Polnareff.
Wait, Polnareff and Black Polnareff?
Okay. So, Polnareff is standard Polnareff, obviously. Black Polnareff is when he had the broken Anubis sword in his hand, and Anubis took him over.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, there's 3 Kakuins. There's Kakuin, New Kakuin, and...
Horse and Voing?
Yes, Voing is a supporting character in the series who has a magical manga that can see the future. And he teams up with Voing to hopefully beat his opponents. He's a little boy who hangs out behind a box like Solid Snake.
Wait, who's the one with the manga?
Voing is.
But you said he teamed up with Voing.
Whole Horse did. Because it's Whole Horse
okay.
and Voing. Yeah. Yeah. So, make sense? Alright. So yeah, see, there he is. Little kid. And he just hides behind a box during the fight. Oh, this is the guy with the puppet. Okay. So yeah, this guy, he has power over revenge. So his entire thing in the series is that if he's killed, he comes back to life as his puppet, and the more angry he is, the person who killed him, the stronger the puppet will be.
So what? If I defeat you in the first bout, then... Oh, wait, no, the puppet's already alive.
Yeah, they changed it so it's just alive at all times. Because I guess they couldn't figure out a way to like make it work in a fighting game. But you're right, that would have been really clever, wouldn't it? Where like you don't have your stand for the first round, but you have it for the second. That would have been really clever. Yeah, but you can see it's one of those independent stands where like it can be controlled freely of my will, which gives them a huge advantage. Since I can just stand back here and just beat you up with the fucking puppet. I don't even know if the puppet takes damage for me or not. Oh, you got me, though. What does Voing do? He just sits back there. I have no idea what he does.
I don't know.
Oh, this doesn't make any sense. Oh, no, go away. Stop! I want to beat you! I'm so tired of losing! There we go. Got a neat grab on you. Yeah, this guy is actually one of the very first villains they face in the series. I think it's like the third one. Yeah, the fight was between Kakuin and him. And, like, no one believed him that, like, the puppet was alive or whatever. Yeah, Whole Horse, in terms of the series, actually teamed up with a guy who had a stand power that let him walk freely in reflections, which was, of course, a really devastating...
Not just a brick.
Yeah, just a brick, yeah. I don't know where this in the series is supposed to be. Oh, is this the part where, like... I think this is the part where they met the beggar who was actually a millionaire. Yeah, I think that was the part. Oh, God, damn it! So I can sort of duck when I'm controlling the puppet. Well, you got me again. I suck at fighting games so bad.
Well, you were ducking in the corner, so you were really easy to hit.
I don't think you understand how that guy is controlled. I'm gonna be fucking goddamn motherfucking Dio, and I'm gonna kick your ass, because Dio fucking kicks people's asses. Jojo it is. And we'll see if start actually does give you the primary.
This will be the last fight we do.
Yeah, I think so. I think so as well.
Jotaro versus Dio seems like a good note to go off on.
Okay. Jotaro versus Dio!
And you do hit start for default
Okay.
colors.
Okay. Alright. Dio! 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 Okay, honestly though, I want to do the... Hold on a second. Is there like a combo thing? No, there isn't. Okay, fine. Sorry. I just wanted to see if there was a combo list. Because I really wanted to fucking do the Road Roller. Yeah, actually, Dio and Jotaro have the same stand, technically. They both have the same power. I said before that Jotaro punches, but that's not exactly true. Later on, it's discovered that he actually has the power to stop time as well with the same kind of thing called the World. Oh no! You specialed me to death. Stop doing that!
I don't even know how I'm doing it.
You're just better at mashing buttons properly. That's all it is.
Well, it's a combination of mashing buttons and actually watching you, dodging your attacks, and seeing what you're doing and hitting you in the right places. And
Dio sucks! I want a rematch! No, Dio doesn't suck. Dio's awesome, but... God damn it, Dio. I mean, you are goddammit Dio, but... no! You son of a bitch! Dio has to win! No, Dio has to win! That was fun, I guess. Yeah.
Jotaro's pretty tough.
Alright, but yeah, that was fun. That was fun. Thank you so much for that moment. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Yeah, that's enough for this one.
Yep.
I don't even think we had to edit anything out.
No, I think that's good. I think that's good. But we do have more in store, so...
Yeah, so, yep, thank you all so very much for watching. If you like this episode, leave a like and a comment. We're still just starting out, and likes and comments both mean a lot to us. If you want to be notified when I upload more videos, subscribe and you will. And if you want to support us on Patreon, there'll be an end card at the end of the video and a link in the description below, alongside links to his channel and his Twitch account where he does live streams.
Yep.
Multiple times a week.
Yes, 4 days a week currently.
Yeah, for several hours at a time.
Yep.
So, we'll see you all in the next video.
Goodbye.
You want some love, don't you? Oh, yeah, I do. Don't worry, I'll share some with you. Oh, my. Down here, love is shared through... Oh, don't tell me. Little white friendliness pellets. Oh, my God. Are you serious?